Well, looks like Hobach was defending David Muir. Hobach for us is TJ Holmes and Amy Robach, celebrity couple. And being in the news industry and being reporters, they commented on David having his jacket pinned back with clothespins to have a slimmer look.
Yeah, no, that was a pretty noticeable gaffe on his part, and everybody was quick to point that out and make fun of him for it. It seemed very vain in a moment when you should probably be thinking less about your appearance and more about how people's lives are affected. Literally, things burnt down behind you.
Yeah. And, I feel like they're just making it worse because there was some talk that it could have had a purpose beyond just looking slim. But they kind of doubled down and said, it's really important to create a clean line. And he might have just been dressed by the wardrobe person and they were miking him up and pinning his jacket and he wasn't, necessarily aware of that, or it's just something that they do normally, and he was maybe reading some copy on his phone, and he just going about his normal day where they are always trying to look TV, make them look thinner. So, thank you so much, Hobach, for your defense of David, and hopefully people.
No, the more
this.
like even you just explaining it, it's like it doesn't matter. The optics were still bad, and I'm sure David recognizes that those optics are bad. He probably should have just said, "Wow, that looked horrible."
Yeah,
won't do that again.
Yeah, and ABC
instead of pretending it didn't actually happen.
Apparently, the network was really embarrassed, and so in the next shots, the next day, you saw him with the jacket open.
Yeah, it was very loose.
Yes, and then he didn't have a shirt on. So I'm kidding. That's not true. Do you have any blind items? Help.
Sure. Let's do some blind items today as we get it started on this Monday. Let's begin with this one. Buckle in, folks. The green light has been given by both sides, and we are about to get the full publicationship send on the permanent A-list actor/director and this do-it-all A-lister. Buckle in. The publicationship send has it's full send now for this publicationship with the permanent A-list actor/director and this do-it-all A-lister.
Do-it-all A-lister. This I feel like this should be obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, it's not. No. No. Why do I want... No, because I keep thinking Taylor Swift. It's not.
Oh, no.
Is it Kevin Costner and J-Lo?
What?
It's on. According to the blind
girl.
items, both sides have been given the publicationship full go. And if you don't believe it, Google it.
Google
it. OMG.
What are they doing with each other? Kissing?
Well, I mean, if you believe the numerous tabloid articles that have all been dropped in the last 3 days, they're doing a little bit of everything together.
It is, I will say, the tabloids have picked up this idea, and these are third-rate tabloids thus far, but I think if there's anything to see here, and this is what I was curious about, if this is a legitimate thing, you'll start to see it picking up in, the Daily Mail, in Page 6. Right now, it's in, In Touch.
Yeah.
She Knows. Just places where I'm a little suspect. But again, apropos of nothing, these stories are showing up. So what does that mean? Is it, as the blinds would suggest, because they are about to make this a thing? This would not have been on my bingo card. In terms of who's next, or the J-Lo publicationship bingo card, I don't think Kevin Costner would have had a space.
I mean, isn't it too soon? I just feel it's too soon.
Everything's been finalized.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, according to that report of their divorce settlement, they had been, when had they separated? Remember, it was on the anniversary of one of their weddings. It's almost been a full year they've been separated.
That's true.
So,
yeah.
I mean,
And what did we learn about her today or this week? That her project is being postponed. So, you've got to come up with, I don't know. The timing is interesting.
Of course. But it's just so obvious that it's all for publicity, I just don't think he's her type.
I think we also get stuck sometimes, the three of us and everyone enjoying Blinded by the Item, stuck too much, realizing that we are a very small pocket of the hyper-aware enjoyers of Hollywood and the gossip. The PR, the publicationships, all of that is done for that 80% of the world that's just like, they're now dating. Whatever.
True. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
No, we always are more concerned about how the sausage is made than 90% of the world outside, which is why it's a safe space for those of you watching who understand that when we're talking about Hollywood, nothing is real and everyone smokes. So once you've taken that pill, then you're home here. However, most people have not taken that pill yet.
All I'm thinking is he's not hot enough.
True.
That's my.
But it gives you something to talk about.
Like they should.
There are a lot of people who will. I mean, if you're going to make like actual opinions about the publicationship, sure. That works for them though. People going, wait, what?
True, because then you're just talking about it. Yeah. You're like, is she gonna?
You're taking the bait.
Is she gonna wear him out?
But that's why I said he wasn't on my bingo card. I would have assumed that the next person she involves herself with is a relative unknown who is younger than her, a la Casper Smart from a number of years back. Because I mean, just from like a optics thing, she was with Ben Affleck, a highly successful, very public celebrity. Mm-hmm. She did all that and then it kind of backfired.
Right.
You'd think maybe she'd try a little something else, but hey, Kevin Costner's like, I got a deal you can't refuse.
Oh my God. Excuse me.
Yeah, according to some of these tabloids, there's a romance that might be brewing, and also they've been talking every single day since their Aspen meetup.
Aspen meetup, yeah.
Yeah, that happened, of course, over the New Year's celebration there. So we'll see.
We'll see what happens. Maybe he wants to have another child.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
She's not having children.
I just want to. You never know.
I think I do.
Let's do another.
Maybe they'll adopt.
There you go. It's another blind item here as we roll along. This C-list TV actress with a much higher on the list family member needed a PR lift, so decided to take the easiest shot using this A-list couple as a launching point.
Oh.
This C-list TV actress with a much higher on the list family member needed a PR lift, so decided to take a shot at the easiest A- or A-list couple and using that as a launching point.
C-list
TV actress with a much higher on the list family member.
Is she a reality star?
Nope. Although I believe... she's done television that could be considered reality television, but definitely not what she's known for.
Okay.
C-list TV actress with a higher on the list.
With a much higher on the list family member.
And that is not an actor or director, or excuse me, actor.
The family member?
Yeah.
No, the family member is an actor/director.
Oh, okay. So they're a higher on the list actor.
Okay. So
Family.
Noah Cyrus. That's okay.
Family
Director.
member, meaning like immediate family member, like mom,
Dad, brother.
So brother is super famous. She's TV actress with middling success.
Oh, Jason Bateman.
And Justine Bateman calling out Harry and Meghan.
Justine Bateman, of course, with a much higher on the list family member being Jason Bateman, needed and others, I guess, in her family, but needed a PR lift, so decided to take the easiest shot as possible, and that is using the A-list couple Harry and Meghan as a launching point. This on the heels of a story that she called them, what was it, disaster chasers or something?
Yeah.
Something to that effect.
It was either like disaster tourists or...
That's what it was, yes. Yeah. Disaster tourists.
I would just like to ask her what she's been doing. Other than talking about other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
You mean for the fire?
Yes.
Yeah. Like
and
if you're going to call people out for... And yeah... honestly, sure, everybody's thinking that. Like, oh, here go Harry and Meghan making a public spectacle out of something at a moment when, I would maybe not choose to do that myself. That said, they probably believe that they are working to bring light to the issue. And Mike is raising his hand, so let's go to him for a live update.
Justine, I have a question for you. Where was Meghan born? Where did Megan grow up?
California.
Where did Megan live for most of her life?
California.
L.A. the entire time. So she's a disaster tourist.
Yeah.
Trying to help her.
That's her home.
Her home that she's lived her
That's a really
nearly home her whole life.
Yeah, it's not like she was even a transplant from Oklahoma.
Oh.
Well, also when you're sort of like doing the like saying the because again, people have jerky thoughts all the time or like negative thoughts the whole time.
Yeah.
Like if you're the one bringing that up, then you become the focal point for that negative energy.
Yeah.
And is that really what you want to do with your? It's not going to like shame them into not doing anything.
Yeah, there's so much tragedy going on right now. I just feel like we could put our efforts into something more positive.
I'd say look at
Justine.
them doing stuff. I'm going to get out there and donate $30 million to whatever. I don't know.
I don't know. Go help them. If you think you hate them, go out there and say, hey, I just want to see what they're doing, and maybe I'll reframe everything.
And let's not forget the reason why Justine might be looking for a PR lift. You can Google that on your own time.
Yeah.
We don't get into politics, but last time she opened her mouth, it wasn't a great, it wasn't well received by her.
And also,
She wasn't well received by the public.
what I would argue is that she's treading the territory of then just becoming a, like, I don't know, like, well, let's go to Justine for the hot take. We all know, like, where, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just seems, like, do you really want to be that person, Justine?
To be used.
Just a, loud, opinionated person,
Yeah.
like us with our loud opinions.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed Carry On. Her brother was great in that movie.
I'm sure he's just like, oh, Justine.
Yeah, I wonder what he thinks.
It's
probably too. He can't even watch what's going on because he's just sinking in his piles
Also,
of
of
money.
all the people to funnel your rage at in this moment, people who have nothing to, you know what I mean saying? Like, could you funnel that towards, I mean, at least like the Kardashians are trying to go for the mayor,
Right. God.
which is also backfiring. But
Oh,
I mean,
gosh, yeah. Yeah. I think we're all just, we're in the Midwest here, and we're thinking about all the people that have lost their homes that are not celebrities,
Yeah.
and how much they need help. So you might see some things that make you go, ooh, I don't like that, but get down there and help.
Speaking of, I want to just take this moment. Like, I imagine many of you who watch are actually in and around the greater Los Angeles area. And if the comments are correct, we have a listener who lost their home tragically in one of these fires. And so just want to state the obvious, which is that our hearts and our thoughts, and let's take this opportunity with our platform to remind people to go to the Red Cross, which is the easiest and most effective way to help those in need right now, because truly that's the best way to help people like the listener who I can't even begin to imagine what that's like. So our thoughts and
We're with you.
yeah, absolutely go out to you.
All right, let's do another one here. Rolling through the blind items today. We'll move to this one. Okay, maybe try a different approach. This A-list HGTV star / C-list otherwise is ready to change her last name yet again.
Oh.
This time, she's falling in love before the divorce was even was even filed, let alone settled. She even makes J-Lo look patient. So we have got a A-list HGTV star, otherwise a C-lister, who probably should wants to make a change in her last name yet again. This time she fell in love even before the divorce was filed, let alone settled. She even makes J-Lo look patient. Think you got that one from the vibes?
This is Christina
Hall.
Yep.
Is that her last name now?
Now it is.
Yeah.
That's her new last name? Mm-hmm. Because was it Hack?
Prior to this, it was Hack, and then Musa was, of course, prior to that. That was yeah. So.
And are they all working together now? Christina and Tarek and his new wife. I feel like I saw a video of the three of them, and I was like, wow.
Whoa, that's full circle.
Yeah.
HGTV star Christina Hall, she, of course, Flipper Flop, and among some bunch of other shows there on HGTV. Apparently, according to the blind items, is already wanting to get married yet again. This is following her most recent divorce, and she apparently this time fell in love even before the divorce was filed, let alone settled. She makes J-Lo look patient.
Some people like to be married.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people don't.
We had
That's me.
Christina Hack originally, then El Musa, then Anstead, and then and then after that, Hall.
Okay. So
Aunt Anstead.
Aunt Anstead.
Yeah,
as well.
so
right.
I was sitting here thinking, like, wasn't she with Aunt Anstead? And I was like, no. I think I'm just getting the fact that he's with Renee Zellweger confused. No, that is right, because they broke up and then he and Renee Zellweger got together.
Yeah.
Not to mention a number of other folks in the mix there too that she didn't marry, because she also had some other high-profile relationships in mixed in there, a couple athletes and whatnot. So
Some people love love.
they love love.
I just don't know how they can. It's a real mystery to me how you can like trust in something so much and get married and be like, this is the time. And then it doesn't work out. And then time and time again, you can fall in love that deeply. That's a special talent I don't have. To open your heart.
You ready for the next name?
Or do they?
Yeah.
Because it sounds like her next last name might be LaRocca.
Oh.
Because
Christina
LaRocca is a CEO and apparently the person that she has been dating for a few months now.
Oh,
Okay.
They've been seen out and about together around Newport.
okay.
They visit
for
other
them.
countries together.
They
have
visit
really-
other countries together?
According to this random article on She Knows. And you know what?
She knows.
Oh, she knows.
I need to know who's behind She Knows.
I don't know, but she knows.
Drop us a line in the comments. She knows.
So we'll have to see if get another one there.
Well, good luck to her.
It's like collecting
I
infinity
want her
stones,
to be happy.
collecting last names.
Yeah, some people I have hobbies. That's
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say that's her hobby, but like some people when it comes to relationships, that's the thing for them. Elizabeth Taylor, she would not be the first.
For sure. All right, nicely done. You guys got that one nice, quick, and easy. Not a ton of A-list HGTV stars, but hey, it
Who've
worked.
been married several times.
There you go. Let's do another one here as we roll through the blind items. This foreign-born actress who is everywhere right now can try to speak it into existence, playing an iconic role from a vast universe, but producers won't touch her. We are learning from the very young A-minus lister, who started the same way as our foreign-born one, that the studio only wants actors who are willing to keep their opinions to themselves.
Ooh.
So we've got a foreign-born actress who is everywhere right now, trying to speak into existence, playing an iconic role from a vast universe, but the producers are not going to touch her. We are learning that from a very young A-minus lister actress who started in the same way the foreign-born one did. So two people here and a studio.
So it's some sort of superhero that she wants to play.
Is the second person Jenna Ortega?
Nope.
Okay.
A very young A-minus list actress who
Okay.
started the same way as this foreign-born one did.
Okay.
When you say started the same way, like in another career, or like with the same kind of role.
With the same kind of entertainment.
Porn?
Not
Dawn
Not-
goes 0 to 60.
not porn, not TV and movies.
But singing.
Ooh, specifically where?
At
On
Broadway.
a stage.
okay.
These are stage actresses originally.
Okay.
A foreign-born actress who is everywhere right now, trying to speak into existence, playing an iconic role from a vast universe.
Okay.
Producers won't touch her, though. We are learning from the very young A-minus list actress who also started on the stage that the studio only wants actors who keep their opinions to themselves.
Okay, so she's
boy.
been an outspoken young lady. Okay.
I could just,
yes.
we mind melded,
Yep.
and I saw that he got the right answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm blank.
Deborah Messing? Oh. Didn't Deborah Messing want something?
Maybe, but this is not Deborah
But
Messing.
very young.
No, he's referring to the first.
I was
yeah.
thinking the older, but the young.
We do have a foreign-born actress.
Oh, yeah,
who is
obviously.
everywhere
Okay.
right now.
My brain went. We
Okay.
mind.
Who is
Could you mind
everywhere
meld the
right now?
correct
Apparently we
mind
did
next
mind meld
time?
the right way. Think of our foreign-born actresses who started on the stage.
Yes.
that are
Foreign-born
everywhere
actresses
right now.
who are everywhere right now. Who's everywhere right now?
Everywhere.
Zendaya? No, she's not foreign-born. Wait, the younger actress is foreign-born too?
The younger actress was
I think you said
no.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Nope.
So a young American actress who started on the stage, and she's got lots of opinions.
And we've talked about.
I feel like she should be the easier one.
I think so too.
Okay.
She's the problematic one.
Well,
they just don't want to put her in a superhero movie because she has opinions.
That's the foreign-born actress. The studio, we're learning from this studio, because it's owned by the same studio, that...
Disney?
Oh, Disney. Who's doing Snow White? Snow White is not Jenna Ortega.
Emma Corrin.
No, dark hair.
Okay.
Right? She have dark hair.
Oh, darn it.
She's
Why
doing.
are we
Lily
waiting
Rose Depp.
so long for Snow White?
Why are we waiting so long?
Well, because she kept saying stupid stuff and we had to keep pushing it back.
Oh, shoot.
Yes.
Oh, God,
I can
who is
see
this?
her.
She also,
Oh, darn it.
She also what?
we also learned a story
Of a lovely lady.
about her on
Story.
the West Side.
Oh, okay.
West Side Story.
Yes, it's
Maria!
Oh, yeah.
I just met a girl named who played Maria.
God, this is so...
Why can't I think of her name?
I can't either because I didn't see it.
But you know this actress
I do.
because we've talked about this story.
Because I confuse her with the girl, Maddie, from Dance Moms. They have a similar name.
What's that last name? Doesn't it start with a Z? Maddie.
Ziegler.
But this is
Rachel
Ziegler. My goodness. All right, now let's actually do the blind item.
Okay, great.
Because this foreign-born actress who is everywhere right now can try to speak into existence playing an iconic role from a vast universe, but the producers won't touch her. We're learning from Rachel Ziegler, who started the same way as this foreign-born actress, that the studio wants actors and actresses who keep their opinions to themselves.
Okay, so who's the other
Think
half?
of a massive universe.
What's her name from Glee? Leah Michele.
Oh, foreign-born.
This is a foreign-born actress who is everywhere right now
When you say everywhere right now,
for a very specific reason.
because
Wicked? Oh.
it's not Cynthia Erivo.
Yes, it is. Cynthia
It
Erivo.
is.
Do you see what she wants to be up to?
So she has
Wait,
opinions.
let me
I'm
think.
sorry.
What did she want to do?
Do you see what she wants to do?
No.
Or what role she thinks she'd be perfect for? You haven't? Okay.
No.
Clearly haven't. Okay. According to the blind
The blank
item,
stare didn't give it away.
Cynthia Erivo can say everything she wants about playing Storm in the MCU, in the X-Men universe, but the producers will not be touching her. We've learned from Rachel Ziegler that the studio wants actors and actresses who keep opinions to themselves, and as a result, I guess they're not going to touch Cynthia Erivo, according to the blind item.
Yeah, let's hope the blinds are wrong.
I hope the blind items are very
like
wrong. She would be
Great.
incredible.
She would be great.
Well, and I also feel like her star power is pretty bright, and I don't think whatever she said, because I don't even know what are the things that she said.
She has opinions about
Obviously hasn't watched
I don't
through.
Like, it's like the social media stuff where people photoshopped her.
Oh, yeah.
And you could see her. They didn't want to see her eyes in the photo, just like
and people were
comparing it to
being
the original one.
Terribly trolly to her.
Yes. Yeah. So, I'm sorry. She
Yeah, let's
shares
hope that's not
something that
true.
She defends herself for something very valid. Shame on you, Disney.
Also, I'm not seeing that movie
Again,
anyway,
if that's
but I
true.
want her to have what she wants.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, the next
It would be dumb not to cast her.
100%. That's some huge star power there. So we'll see if that is true or not. Let's do another quick blind item here before we wrap things up today. This A-minus list actress thought everything was going to be and everything and everybody was going to be behind her and that people are going to rush to her support. Hard to do that, though, when every single day you get exposed to another lie.
Oh.
This is
I just love Go ahead, say it.
Is it Blake Lively?
I just love sprinkling in the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni ones at the end of the show.
Every practice if we weren't talking about it.
Yeah.
And it is interesting, but according to the blind items, again, I don't think are that blinded or that or from an item standpoint. But
it's not blind or an item.
Blake Lively thought that everyone was going to be behind her and support her and rush out to do so. But hard to do that when every single day another lie gets exposed that you have told.
Yikes.
Well, you know what side the blind item community is on. And if you read our comments, you know what side our listeners and viewers are on as well.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But like, I just keep going back to like all. Look, I get it, you guys. The world is easier sometimes when it's black and white, but I think like a lot of things can be true at the same time. And I have no problem. But that's why I also was able to like maintain some sort of spirituality in my life. Is just because you have doubt does not mean you can't believe. So my point is, wow, that just got really deep.
Hey now.
But a lot of people can be bad in this scenario, and I don't think we have enough to fully explain.
We have like 10% of the information.
Yeah, I feel like it would be malpractice for us to form a complete judgment until we've seen all the facts.
Yeah.
That said, I think there are a lot of questions.
Mm-hmm.
And I will also say, given our pocket, remember we were talking about that, 20% pocket?
Yeah.
In our pocket, her husband doesn't help her at all. Because in that pocket, there are not many people who like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
So that is just adding on
and that's
to
like
it.
Historical.
Exactly. So I think that's also playing into this whole thing as well.
But you guys come here for the fun, the game of it all, which is why we continue to do it Monday through Friday. So whatever your thoughts and beliefs, feel free to leave those comments in the comments section over on our YouTube channel, which is basically the same name as our podcast and our radio show, you guys. It's called
Blinded by the Item.
Like and subscribe. Bye.
Tell your friends.
Blinded by the item.